One day I was sitting on my veranda like I am now, and my cat was sitting on the banister. Let me show you. She's not sitting there now. Pity, but and as luck would have it, through the window is, oh, excuse me, I'm on the road here, so sorry about all the traffic. Um, and through the window is my dining room, and I had a beautiful floral bouquet of proteas sitting in the middle of my table. So that was shining through the window. My cat's reflection was, her silhouette was reflecting off the glass, and the beautiful flowers were inside her reflection, inside her silhouette. And I thought to myself, that would make such an amazing picture. So I grabbed my tablet and I made this picture. So this was a digital drawing of my cat, and I did the proteas inside. So the other day I was thinking, what can I do that's different, that's a little bit outside the box, a little bit exciting with these art tutorials? And I'm like, oh, I need to do this. So grab your watercolors, grab your acrylics. We are going to do something different today in this art tutorial.
Right, so I have got a watercolor piece of paper here on my board, and I've masking taped it because we're going to do a lot of painting, so it's going to warp if you don't do that. Grab your pencil, and I am outlining a dragonfly. So I decided I want to do this magic floral silhouette effect inside the body of a dragonfly. So yeah, all you have to do is the basic outline of the dragonfly. You don't have to worry about the details, because what we're going to do is we're going to paint little itsy bitsy flowers in there. Look at that. So anything goes here. I was just kind of ad-libbing, and yeah, I thought, oh, it would be nice to actually have quite a few different colors, so I didn't sort of stick with a monotone palette. You can see I keep on hitting my camera. When it wobbles like that, it's because I'm being silly and I am not figuring out my spatial awareness. I still haven't figured out the spatial awareness with the camera and the gooseneck thing that's recording all this. So when you see the little wibble wobble, that's me hitting the camera all the time. One day, when I have the right equipment or the right mindset, that's not going to happen anymore. Back to the tutorial. Okay, so you can see here, just filling in the spaces with orange flowers and pink flowers and red flowers. So anything goes, like I said, like just have fun. Just fill the space with flowers. Now comes some yellow flowers. Yeah, so I'm trying to recreate that story I told you earlier of my cat's silhouette reflecting off the window and having these beautiful flowers all in her body. And it was just like, it just sparked this like idea for, hey, let's do this with like other things as well. And I'm thinking, we can actually do this with, you guessed it, alcohol markers. Guess what's coming up? I was thinking, like alcohol markers on canvas. We can do like maybe a butterfly or something. Maybe you can suggest something that we can do the outline of, and then the floral inside. So do let me know in the comments below, what would you like to do with the alcohol markers on canvas? What would you like to see me do? Like, I thought either another cat or butterfly or a bee. I don't know. Let me know. Help me out here, guys. Help me out. Okay, so I'm going in there with some green, some foliage, and you can see a lot of the watercolor is the water's blending in with the on the left hand side there with that big orange flower on the bottom wing. The green kind of flowed into the the paint there, but I like that. I don't know how you feel about it, but I love it when the watercolors just sort of blend in with each other and merge and do their own thing, and it's cool. I like it. I likes it. Something that you can't do like when you're doing digital art. Maybe you can. Maybe I'm just like stuck in the dark ages. But like, all these little like quote unquote mistakes that you make in art actually makes the work more authentic. So I quite like it when those colors run into each other like that and bleed, and there I'm doing like deliberate bleeding with some blue. That was totally deliberate. That wasn't a mistake. Or so you say. Art, you can get away with anything. Yeah, so as you can see, it's coming on now. I mean, that actually looks kind of pretty on its own, but I thought, you know, to really make this pop, I wanted to do a black background. So that I'm going to do with acrylic paint. I suppose you could do it with watercolor if you have. But yeah, I decided to do it with a sort of watered down black acrylic. And there you see, there we go, there we go. Be careful there, Sherry, be careful. I'm going in with a bit of a thick brush, so I was like, ee! But it's got a fine lip, so it's fine. Yeah, in the example I showed you before, the digital drawing I did of my cat, she, yeah, I painted her silhouette black, and then I did the flowers in the black silhouette. So this time I'm doing something slightly different and going and doing the background black. You know, I think I've got sixth sense, because I stopped the recording there for a minute because I had to cough. And as I did that, my neighbor's dog started barking. And I was like, oh, yeah. I wasn't like mid-sentence when they started barking. So, yeah. Good for me. Okay, so you can see it's all coming together. And yeah, I also went over the black again. You're going to see here. Just do another layer, because you can see there's some shiny bits coming through. Oh no, I didn't do it now. What am I doing now? What am I actually doing here? Not doing what I say I'm doing. Now I'm going in with a black pen and doing outlines. I don't know, what do you think? Like, should I have left it should I have left it just sort of raw watercolor, like on the left side? And now you can see on the right side the pen work is coming. I like both. I actually have to be honest, I like doing the black outlines. It's definitely gives it a far more detailed look. But then I do also like the look of the raw watercolor on the left. Interesting. Let me know what you think in the comments below, because I think now I don't know what to think. They're both very different, I guess. So you can do this, or you don't have to do this part, putting in the black outline. But for those of you who've seen my other tutorials, which I will have a link in the pinned comment below if you want to go and watch some more of my tutorials, you'll know that when I do watercolor, I do like to put a black outline. But now I'm thinking maybe simple is better. I don't know, I kind of like intricate details. Yeah, I suppose it's just personal choice. So I'll leave this up to you if you want to actually go in there with the black ink, or if you just want to leave it in its nice natural flowing state. Okay, so I'm wrapping it up here, as you can see, and do let me know in the comments below what you think I should do next. Like, I think this would actually really work well with the acrylic markers on canvas, and if you haven't seen my tutorials on those, I'll link it below in the pinned comment and in the details. And they have signed it, so I am unveiling, taking the masking tape off. Isn't this the best part? Don't you love it when you take the masking tape off and it just looks like, oh, that looks so nice now, it doesn't look so messy. Or the worst is when like the paint's bled through under the masking tape. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. Bye. See you next time.